Right, guys, welcome to today's live stream here between the Stormers and Connacht. You guys have voted for it. It is the Stormers against Connacht and the Bulls up against Edinburgh. But we've decided to do this one today, according to you guys, according to the votes on the poll. So, yeah, we are here and awaiting the calmness before the storm later on when the Springboks take on Argentina. We now know exactly what we need to do in order to progress or win the title, that is. So 39 points difference. We have to beat Argentina with today, as well as get the bonus point. But first up, we're going to have a little bit of URC with the Stormers taking on Connacht today. So, yeah, let's quickly go through the team lineups while we wait for this game to start. For the Stormers, we've got Clayton Blommetjies, Angelo Davids, Suleiman Hartzenberg, Dan du Plessis, Sabella Sinatla, Manny Libok, and Paul de Wet. And if you look at this back line, Clayton Blommetjies making his debut today from the Free State. It will be interesting to see how he gels into the Stormers outfit now that Warwick Gelant is gone. I personally feel that the Stormers should have done more to keep Gelant, but Clayton Blommetjies, a decent addition to the Stormers outfit. Angela Davids, the 7th specialist on the right wing, along with the 7th specialist Sinatla on the left wing. So plenty of gas on the wings for the Stormers today. Defending champions, then Suleiman Hartzenberg, the outside centre, also making his debut today in what's going to be a very interesting encounter for all of these. And then Dan du Plessis partnering Hartzenberg in the midfield. And then a lot of people have asked for Mary Libok to be progressed to the Springbok side in the absence of all the injuries of Willem Pollard and Elton Yankees, but the coaches feel that he's just not ready yet to make that step up to Springbok rugby. So a big season awaiting Mary Libok as well this season, trying to cement his place in the Stormers side as well as in maybe a step up to the Springbok side maybe later this year. And then Paul de Wet, we all know, is a little nippy scrum off, can cause a lot of problems around the fringes. Not a bad kicking game as well. But yeah, it's going to be a tough start for the reigning champions. The back line looks a little different from the one that actually won the competition, but still plenty of firepower in this back line. Going to the forwards, we've got Evan Rosa, Chiva Diamani, Junior Pokamela, Marvin Uri, Arends van Rijn, Brock Harris, Andre Higufenta, and Ali Vermaak, a very formidable pack of forwards with star player, URC player of the season last season, Evan Roos. Just not good enough for Springboks, it seems, but good enough for being the player of the season in the URC, as well as the number 8 for the Stormers side today. So hopefully he'll put up his hand once more and just show the Springbok selectors that he belongs in that Springbok setup. Obviously, Jasper Wiese has done an amazing job for the Boks, along with Dwayne Vermeulen with the experience. So, yeah, it kind of makes sense that there's no place for the likes of Evan Roos just yet. So he's going to have to come out firing and prove his worth. Hachiva Diamani has been a revolution for the Stormers side since moving from the Lions. He's played some really good rugby, and we saw how much it meant for him to win the URC last season, going on that little tour of his was interesting to follow for the last part of it. Junior Pokamela coming from the Free State to this Stormers pack. He's been valiant when he's had the opportunity to play. Marvin Uri made the way from the Lions to the Stormers. Has been quite impressive in the latter stages of the competition, but will have to up his game, just like Evan Roos and the rest of the team, if they want to get into Springbok contention as well. Arends van Rijn is slotting in nicely into the Stormers outfit, captaining the side as well today. Veteran Brock Harris and Ali Vermaak, 2 veteran prop forwards there for the Stormers as well. We've seen how dangerous the Stormers pack of forwards have been. Obviously, no Kitshoff or Malherbe this time round, but still very capable as Brock Harris and Ali Vermaak. And then Andre Higufenta was absolutely amazing when he had joined the Stormers last season as well. So could this be the breakthrough season for Andre Higufenta, the son of Andre Venter, also a big Springbok in his days? So yeah, formidable Stormers outfit here. And let me know in the comment section what you guys think of the Stormers outfit to open up the URC account. On the bench, we've got Chad Solomon, Kwesi Blues, Neetling Foucher, Andre Smith, Marcel Tennyson, Willie Engelbrach, Godlin Masimla, and Sasha Ngomezulu. Obviously, all know Ngomezulu, the captain of the under-21 Springbok side, and a bright future ahead of him as well. Willie Engelbrach making the move now permanently from the Pumas to the Stormers. And then also the youngsters in Marcel Tennyson, Andre Smith, and Neetling Foucher will definitely want to show or stamp off their authority in this Stormers outfit as well. So that's about it for the Stormers lineup. Again, a very good site. We do have the poll up on the channel as well for those of you who want to go and vote. We did ask who will win this game, so pretty straightforward question asked there as to who's going to win this game. And at this stage, let's see where the polls are at. We've got 19 votes with the Stormers, 89% of the votes, while Connacht has got 11 with 0 for a draw so far. And saying that, let's quickly go and have a look at the unknown Connacht side. Oren McNulty at fullback, hardly know anything about him. John Porch and also Mac Hansen on the wings. We've come to know them last season. Very formidable wingers for Connacht as well. Byron Ralston and Tom Farrell in the midfield. Not much known about Byron Ralston from my side, but Tom Farrell, we all know, is a quality player. Connor Fitzgerald and Colin Blake. Very good halfback combination that they've got there, and one that the Stormers will have to watch very closely if they're going to neutralize this Connacht side today. If we look at the forwards from them, Paul Boyle, Jared Butler, Kane Prendergast, Neil Murray, Josh Murphy, Finley Beelum, Dylan Tierney Martin, and Dennis Buckley, one have to feel that this is the area where Connacht is pretty strong indeed and could challenge the Stormers side here today. Obviously, the Stormers not playing in Cape Town today, but in Stellenbosch, home away from home. But we'll just see what kind of impact that is going to have on this Stormers side as well today. They did play there previously, so this should be known to the conditions of the field as well. Then on the bench for the Connacht side, Dave Hevenin, Peter Dooley, Jack Ongier, Ozen Dowling, Shamus Hurley, Langton, Kieran Marmion, Bundiaki, and David Hawkshaw. International players, Kieran Marmion and Bundiaki there, and Dave Heffernan, who could cause some problems for the Stormers today. Yeah, so that is pretty much the wrap for this preview here. We're about 7 minutes away from kickoff in this game. We'll just see which way this is going to go today. Remember, we've got 2 games going on at the moment. It will Stormers up against Connacht, and then also the Bulls up against Edinburgh. We will see what the score is and maybe keep you guys up to date, more or less on the scoreboard as we get closer to the end of the game. So, yeah, we've got about 26 people watching at the moment. Thank you for the support, guys. Now everybody's building up to the big one a little bit later on. We will start the broadcast of the Springbok game at around 4:45 South Africa. Well, 4:45 South African time. Sorry, as we are finishing up with this game between the Stormers and Connacht first, and then we'll go from there. But very chilled vibe from my side. Enjoy yourself. Get yourself a dop or two, and just enjoy the rest of the afternoon with me on the Rugby Guru channel, as we're going to have a look at what the Stormers can do. And then later on, we'll see what the Springboks will bring to the party as well for the South African nation a little bit later on. For now, it is going to be the Stormers up against Connacht. I'm going to take a real quick break, but when we do come back, we will go and do the live commentary for this game. Right, guys, we are back and we're just chilling here and getting ready for the Stormers versus Connacht game. Obviously, the Bulls in Edinburgh also taking place at the same time now as we build up to the big one a little bit later on with the Springboks up against the Pumas in a game that we're supposed to win by 40 points and secure the bonus points. So, a massive mountain to climb for the Springboks a little bit later on. But for now, we are going to do the commentary for the Stormers game. Let's go through the Stormers lineup one more time. Clayton Blommetjies, Angelo David, Suleiman Hartzenberg, Dan du Plessis, Sabella Sinatla, Manny Lebok, and Paul de Wet in the back line. And then in the forwards, we got Evan Rosa, Chiva Diamani, Junior Pokamela, Marvin Uri, Ernst van Rijn, Brock Harris, Andre Higufente, and Ali Vermaak. And then on the bench, we've got Chad Solomon, Kwesi Blur, Snetling Fouchier, Andre Smith, Marcel Tennyson, Billy Engelbrecht, Gotland Masimla, and Sashin Gomez Zulu. Then for the Connacht side, we've got Oren McNulty, John Porge, Byron Rolston, Tom Farrell, Mac Hansen, Connor Fitzgerald, and Galen Blade. In the back of forwards, we've got Paul Doyle, Jared Butler, Kane Prendergast, Neil Murray, Josh Murphy, Finley Peelam, Dylan Tierney Martin, and Dennis Buckley. So plenty of firepower there for them as well in the forwards. With the bench, Dave Heffernan, Peter Dury, Jack Ongier, Ozen Dowling, Shamus Hurley, Lanton, Kieran Marmion, Bundiaki, and David Hawkshaw on the bench for them. So the reigning champions now making their way onto the field, led out by Ernst van Rijn. And let's see how this game is going to pan out. It's the Donny Craven Stadium in Stellenbosch. Obviously, the Cape Town Stadium unavailable for the Stormers at the moment. Ethan says, how's it, Guru? I'm excited about Hartzenberg in particular. Saw him play for the under-20s in the Six Nations. Exciting talent. Which players are the ones to watch in your opinion? So from my side, for the Stormers, I'm looking forward to see what Clayton Blommetjies will do at fullback. And then also Suleiman Hartzenberg, and then the likes of Evan Roos, obviously. And then also Andre Higufente for me is some of the standout players. And then we also would like to see what Sashin Gomez Zulu will do for the Stormers coming off the bench as well. So definitely fresh talent in this Stormers side. We've got a new member on the channel as well. Thanks, Tyron Langeveld, for your support. You can also become a member of the channel by clicking on the join button. It starts as low as 20 Rand per month. Really appreciate it, Tyron. And looking forward to a great season this year. So we're getting ready for this game. Just a moment of silence for one of my favorite commentators of all time, Eddie Butler, 1957 till 2022, the Welsh international commentator, which was an exquisite player or person to listen to during the internationals, and always looking up to them when I'm doing my own commentary. So looking forward to what this game can bring for us. A little warm-up to the big game later on against the Springboks and the Pumas. Ethan says, oh yeah, the young fly-off on the bench too. Good shout. So we'll see how Gomez Zulu fares off the bench as well today for the Stormers side. Did really well in one of the games last season when he came off the bench and provided some really good play for the Stormers. Yeah, all teams are ready and set for this game, and really looking forward to this one and see how this one is going to pan out. It is going to be Connacht who's going to get us this game underway, and it will be Connor Fitzgerald to kick this game off for the Connacht side. Looking forward to this. Cheers to all the Stormers supporters for voting for this game, and really looking forward to this one. Right, here we go. Connor Fitzgerald with the kickoff to this game. A deep kick in from Connacht, and it's collected by Clayton Blommetjies early on. Throws a little dummy, and off he goes. Up over the 22-meter line in the middle of the field now. It is taken in by the Stormers, and Manny Lebok goes to the high kick into the air. The chase coming from the Stormers. Nobody wants it, and it's going to bounce into the hands of Ali Vermaak now. Here's a chance early on for the Stormers on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Manny Lebok again. Out it comes to Clayton Blommetjies, who puts it on the boot. Straight down the middle of the field here. And a chance now for for McNulty to kick this downfield for Connacht, and a massive kick indeed that was, finding touch between the 10 and the 22 of the Stormers. Stormers will have to learn early on in this game that they don't have to kick away unnecessary possession in this game. So a big game asked from the Stormers today. Mike says, we'll always remember that great Welsh accent. Absolutely great commentator he was indeed, Mike. Andre Higufente now with the first throw-in of the lineup, gets it out to Marvin Uri, sets up the maul. It's not going anywhere at the moment for the Stormers here as they're trying to drive this forward here. We've had about a minute and a half in this game. Stormers just setting it up nicely at the moment. Waiting for it. Paul de Vet now looking to clear this ball from just outside his own 22 in the middle of the field. Going with the box kick over the top. The chase coming from the Stormers now. It is Angelo Davids after it, but Mac Hansen has got his hands on it, but knocks it on, I think, into touch. So it should be a Stormers scrum down right about now. So 2 minutes gone in this game and still no score. This is in Stellenbosch, for those of you who don't know. So I'm guessing that it was first knocked on by Angelo Davids and then into the chest of Mac Hansen. So it should be a Connacht scrum, really. So let's see who's going to get this put into the scrum. It is going to be a Stormers feed. So Paul de Vet will feed this one in at around the halfway line, about 5 meters from the right-hand touch line for the Stormers. Ethan says Angelo Davids would be good to see if he can line it up in the 15s at this level as well. So that first scrum blown up by the referee, and it is going to be a reset scrum then for the Stormers. It's amazing how much talent we've got here in South Africa. Looking at last night, the Sharks playing some quality players like Apelile Fassi, Rowan Janssen van Rensburg, Grant Williams, all of those guys. And now here with the Stormers, Evan Roos and Angelo Davids and all those guys just lifting up their hands as well with the Springboks on duty at the moment. Paul de Vet feeds that scrum in, much better, solid scrum from both sides. Now comes out Manny Libbok. Gets that ball out straight to Dan du Plessis into a half gap. Just couldn't get the offload to Clayton Blommetjies, but here they come again. Here from the straight through the middle. He goes up to the 22 and still going. Beats one and still going. He's got to open it up. There goes Van Roos, try time to the Stormers. Brilliant start. And what a try from Van Roos. Brilliant stuff as he bumped off the last defender and then still had the gas to go all the way. Brilliant stuff from Van Roos. And again, it begs me the question as to what does this guy have to do more to become, or he's already a Springbok, but to be in that starting lineup for the Springboks. What a run from the 10-meter line all the way, bumps off Mac Hansen like a piece of pie, and then goes into the corner for the try. Brilliant. What a star player this is. Good night, the bus is full. Brilliant try from Van Roos. Yep, it's definitely a runaway train, Ethan. So conversion coming up now. 4.5 minutes gone in this one. And Manny Libbok is going to have to try and convert this from about 5 meters from the left-hand touch line. But what a start from the Stormers. Lighting up this game almost immediately is Van Roos. First Dan du Plessis with a break, and then from there on, he just got quick ball and then ran like a steam train. 5 minutes gone. Ethan says, bloody hell, man, his small defense can't be that bad. The rest of the game surely more than makes up for it. Absolutely, Ethan. So Libbok now with a conversion attempt from right out on the left-hand side of the field. Can I get this over? 72 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel. That is an amazing kick from the corner. And I said it last night as well. If you want to become a Springbok, you've got to get all your kicks over. And that's exactly what Murray Limbok has done just now, as the Stormers up by 7 points to 0 at the moment. Dream start from the champions. The restart then from Fitzgerald. Another deep kick in from him into the hands of Clayton Blommetjies, who almost immediately returns it with interest and finds touch runabout between the 10 and the halfway line inside Stormers territory. 6 minutes gone in this game. 7 points to 0. Van Roos opening up. URC player of the season last year. It is going to be a throw in now from Dylan Tierney Martin for Connacht. Working it through the forwards and now setting up a driving maul off the back now. Here they come. Straight run from Farrell. Penalty advantage for Connacht. Colin Blake gets the pass away to Beelum. Now Blake again. Caught behind the advantage line, and the referee's going to call him back for the penalty for offside from the Stormers. So a little bit of a slip up here from the Stormers after a really good start in this game. It's roundabout between the 10 and the 22, right in the middle of the field. And Fitzgerald have signaled that he will have a shot at goal here. So Connacht looking to get their first points on the board here. Not quite sure where the offside was there. It surely wasn't in that move that they've just shown there. So probably from a play after that move. Jennifer Creel says, I'm watching on the TV and great try by Van Roos. And then Johanna Spain says, I think Roos will score the first try. In fact, he did. So 7.5 minutes gone. And Connor Fitzgerald now to try and put Connacht on the board with a penalty here. He struck it beautifully and over it goes. So 7 points to 3 here after about 8 minutes of play in this game. Can the Stormers keep up the pressure, or will Connacht now head back into this game? Good start, dream start for the Stormers. Manny Limbok to restart this one now from the halfway line. Right, here we go. And back underway we are with the kickoff from Manny Limbok. It's a good high-hanging kickoff taken by Doyle here for Connacht, as Colin Blake now waiting for it just outside the Connacht 22 at the moment. Going with the box kick over the top, and the chase coming from McHanson, and it's going to be taken in by Clayton Blommetjies. Did he keep that ball in play? No, he haven't. So in fact, it is going to be a Connacht line out. So great kick there from Connacht, putting the pressure on the Stormers. Yeah, not much. Whoa. Well, I don't think he was in touch, but either way, it is going to be a line out here to Connacht now on the halfway line, just inside Stormers territory. So here we come now. Colin Blake, Fitzgerald, flat pass to Farrell. Got caught on the halfway line. Brilliant defense from the Stormers. Blake again now. Beelum. Oh, there's a bit of space opening up here for them. As it's Sport who made a couple of meters now. Here comes McNulty again up to the 10-meter line for Connacht. Blake waiting for it. Now Butler. Oh, he's knocked it on. Here's a chance now for the Stormers. Dan du Plessis getting it out. Now Clayton Blommetjies. Clayton Blommetjies cuts back inside, gets scored on the 10-meter line. Penalty to the Stormers. Not quite sure what the penalty was for, but Beelum is the one penalized there, I think, going off his feet. So a penalty to the Stormers then on the 10-meter line inside their own half. 10 minutes played in this game. Manny Limbok with a kick downfield, finding touch between the 10 and the 22-meter line of Connacht. It was for a high tackle. So unlucky for Beelum there. Clayton Blommetjies slipping in the tackle and then just going around the neck. Andre Rufente finds Pokamela. Now here they come again. Straight run here. Good run from Ali for Mark, bumping off another player. And a penalty advantage coming for the Stormers again. Now between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Referee's going to call them back. Oh, Van Roos and one of the Connacht players having a go at each other there. Very unnecessary early on. It's Butler. No, it's Doyle, I think. And Van Roos had a little bit of a scuffle there. But it will be a penalty, I think, to the Stormers now. Between the 10 and the 22-meter line. Inside Connacht's half. And Adams van Rijn have signaled to go for goal here. So a chance now for the Stormers to extend their lead again. It was Junior Pocamella who had Fitzgerald's number there. And we see quite a few buses that are full here at the moment. Ethan says, gee, head down and just flatten that Irish lad. Few speed bumps been made out of these Connacht players at the moment. Yeah, absolutely. So Matty Libbok from right in the middle of the field between the 10 and the 22-meter line. A chance now to extend the Stormers' lead back to 10 points to 3. And so far it's been a quite interesting game. It's lived up to the expectations. 12 minutes played in this game. Now Manny Libbok to get this one. Taking his time with the kick though as well here. 12 minutes played. Stormers 7, Connacht 3. And that kick, whoa, a little bit wobbly, but he gets it over. So 10 points to 3 it is for the Stormers here after 12 and a half minutes of play. And the Stellenbosch crowd is ecstatic. 10 points to 3. Stormers regaining that 7-point lead from the Van Roos try in the early minutes of the game. Fitzgerald again now to restart this game for Connacht. It's time going high and deep and into the hands of Angelo Davids now. He's brought down by McHanson, about 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. Here comes Van Roos, double tackled this time. Just setting up the ruck here in the middle of the field for the Stormers as the kick over the top then from Paul de Vet is going to find touch. Round about between the 10 and the halfway line inside Stormers territory. Right, so line out to Connacht now, and it is going to be the throw-in from the hooker here, Dylan Tierney Martin, to throw this in for Connacht. To the front they go, a bit sloppy, but Colin Blade has collected that ball for Connacht, and they get the ruck going for him. Still sloppy from him. Butler collects Fitzgerald. Farrell going backwards at the moment. Between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside Connacht's half, Colin Blake now gets the pass back to Fitzgerald, goes high up into the air. The chase coming from McHanson, but beautifully picked by Angelo David. Gets it out to Clayton Blomikis, who goes to the kick downfield and straight down the middle into the hands of Fitzgerald again. He sends it back again for Connacht now. Back into the hands of Clayton Blomikis. He gets the pass out just outside the 22 for Manny Libbok. Going with the kick downfield, looking for the 50-22. And it's a monster of a kick there from Manny Libbok. And it's going to be a 50-22 for the Stormers. 14 and a half minutes gone. And an absolute monster of a kick from Manny Libbok. From between the 22 and the 10-meter line inside Stormers half. Getting that massive kick away. And nothing McNulty could do about it. Stormers line out about 15 meters out from the Connacht try line. So what can the Stormers come up with now? Andre Higuventa to throw this one in for the Stormers. 15 minutes gone in this encounter. Which way is it going to go? It goes to Adams van Rijn. Stormers on a loop around. Andre Higuventa gets it out. Dan du Plessis straightening the line. Now 10 meters out. Andre Higuventa pick up and go. But Butler quickly over him and wins the penalty on the ground for Connacht. Holding on there. And a great steal on the ground from Butler. Winning that penalty. Not releasing is the penalty for. Stormers just guilty of not having enough support play around the fringes there and giving away the penalty there. So time is off at the moment. Let's just see what's wrong. Are they going to go upstairs to have a look at something here? I don't see much wrong with that at the moment. So probably not for anything that happened there. Antoinette Gerber says, hi Guru, thanks for loving my team today. No problem, Antoinette, you guys voted for them. So it was either going to be the Stormers or the Bulls game. And you guys have opted for the Stormers one. So there is an injury break at the moment. Just quickly want to go and see what's going on with the Bulls game at the moment as well while we wait for that. So just to go and give you guys a little insight as to what the scoreboard is. In this one, the Bulls leading by 3 points to 0 and about 5 meters out from the Edinburgh try line. It seems like they've got an opportunity here to go for a try as well. But we're not going to keep that up for the whole game. So let's go back to the Stormers one. But things are looking good for the Bulls fans as well out there. So 10 points to 3, the Stormers leading here after a brilliant try from Van Roos as well in that opening minutes of the game, taking a couple of names with him there over the try line. So let's just have a look here. It's Connacht who gets the penalty, of course. So a chance for them to clear their lines as well here. Just waiting for the referee to put the clock back on. Paul True in the crowd as well today, the former Sevens coach of South Africa. Connacht finding touch at around the 10-meter line inside their own half now. Andre Dunacher says, thanks, Guru. Stormers. So 16 minutes gone. The throw in now taken beautifully by Connacht. Blade again finds Farrell on the run. Just up over the 10-meter line now. Blade, another penalty against the Stormers for not rolling away. Goes against Achiva Diamani there. Stormers need to be careful not to give away too many unnecessary penalties at this stage of the game. Francois Smith says, try Bulls. So it did look like they were on their way to score a try. So the Bulls, according to Francois, have just scored a try. And good luck to them as well. Connacht finding touch roundabout just outside the 22 of the Stormers. But what a great little run there from the Connacht captain as well. So a chance now for Connacht on the 22 of the Stormers to get some headway. And line out stolen by the Stormers there, but the ball did bounce and it seems like into the hands of Connacht. So they do have possession just outside the 22 now. Beelum, he's going to set it up right on the 22-meter line for Connacht now. Blade again, gets it out to Dylan Thierry Martin, right on the 22-meter line. Colin Blade again on the loop around Fitzgerald, but great defense from Achiva Diamani, pushing him backwards now. Another brilliant tackle, another ball kicked away by the Stormers. Loose ball here as Connacht has lost plenty of ground here, all the way back to their own 10-meter line. They have secured the ball though, and now Colin Blake gets it out. Here comes McHanson with a long cutout pass now. Space opening up for him just a little bit here as Byron Ralston gets it up to the halfway line. Yeah, Prendergast gets it out. Beelum again up to the halfway line, right in the middle of the field. Colin Blake with the box kick over the top, looking for a bit of space and finding it into touch, just short of the 22 of the Stormers. Line out to the Stormers, right on the 22-meter line. Drinkers first ask, how does the crowd in Stellies look with all the free beers Stormers gave away? It's not full. It's a small crowd here at Stellenbosch, but there are plenty of empty seats as well. So I guess a little bit disappointing as far as the crowd is going today. Just a stoppage in play again for an injury to one of the Connacht players, Beelum. So 15 carries by Connacht and 14 by the Stormers so far in this game. It's pretty even up, apart from the try from Van Roos. Ethan says, did you see how they held us up in that ruck to get a penalty? Should have been a penalty the other way around. I didn't take notice of it quite a bit, but yeah, it is what it is. Right, line out Andre Hugeventer now with a throw in, finds Marvin Uri. Paul de Wet gets it out to Manny Libok with the kick downfield and not going to find touch though. And here's a chance now for Connacht. Oh, they've knocked it on right on the between the 10 and the 22-meter line of inside their own half. So it will be a scrum down to the Stormers. 19 minutes played in this first half. The Stormers leading by 10 points to 3 at the moment. It's McNulty who knocked that ball on, the fullback of Connacht. And a little bit of luck there for the Stormers on that occasion. So scrum down, Paul de Wet to feed this one in for the Stormers now. 19 and a half minutes gone. Just have to start up that clock again for us. So 19 and a half minutes gone. Reset scrum coming up for the Stormers now. The first quarter of this first half is looking pretty decent. Megan Basson says, go boys, you're doing good. And then Francois Smith, crowds are tiny. It's like everyone wanted to braai. Well, it is Heritage Day, so I'm guessing everybody is having a braai. I'm going to have to wait till after the Springbok game, though. Paul de Wet feeds that one in. Stormers scrum under a bit of pressure, but they do get the penalty from that scrum. Wheeling from Connacht. And a chance now for the Stormers to add another 3 points maybe to that scoreboard. Chance now for the Stormers to extend their lead here by another 3 points if they choose to do so. So from that scrum, the Stormers have won another penalty. Ethan says, how old is Brock Harris, aka The Thing? Feels like he's been around for centuries. I think he's something like 38 years old, Ethan, to be honest. I'm not quite 100% sure what his age is, but I'm thinking it's around 38. So Adams van Rijn just getting a talk to by the referee about Evan Roos, maybe just being a little bit too aggressive at the moment from the new Springbok number 8. As Manny Libok will have another shot at goal here from between the 10 and the halfway, or the 22-meter line. Francois Smith says yellow card, Edinburgh. So things looking good there for the Bulls, it seems, on the other end of the field. 21 minutes gone, 10 points to 3. Manny Libok now with the opportunity to extend the Stormers' lead to 13 points to 3. He was on song with a very difficult kick from the corner from the Evan Roos try. So this should really be a gimme for him right in front. 10 points to 3 can become now 13 points to 3 if he's successful with this one. 84 people watching. Don't forget to press that like button and subscribe to the channel. Manny Libok now lines this one up to extend the Stormers' lead here. Well, he's taking his time with the kicking, but that's what you need to do if you want to get those kicks over. And just as I say that, he pulls it to the right of the post. So that is very disappointing from Libok. Consistency, not a key at the moment from the fly-offs in South Africa. It's going to be a 22-meter restart now for Connacht. As good as his last kick was, as poor as this one has been now. Fitzgerald with a restart then with a kick straight down the middle of the field into the hands of Clayton Blomink. He's on the 10-meter line inside his own half. Goes high up into the air, and here comes the chase from the Stormers now. They let the ball bounce as Fitzgerald who regroups it for Connacht. Colin Blake just outside his own 22 in the middle of the field. Takes it up and sets it up then again for Tierney Martin. Colin Blake right in the middle of the field. Looks like he's going to get the ball out now. Here's Fitzgerald. Farrell gets tackled by Pokamela. Now Fitzgerald again. Gets it out to Ralston. Caught inside his own 22 now. Colin Blake will have to clear this for Connacht. Goes to the box kick over the top, but it's been charged down. And he does regain his own ball. And it's kicked ahead by McNulty into touch. And it will be a line out to the Stormers just outside the 22 of Connacht. 23 and a half minutes gone in this first half. Good pressure there from the Stormers. Just putting the pressure on. Marvin Wurry getting that charge down from the box kick over the top from Colin Blake. Andre Hugo now with a throw in here for the Stormers. And another great attacking opportunity. But the line out stolen by Connacht now. And Butler has made a mess of it. Comes back to the Stormers side. Dan du Plessis now. 5 meters out from the try line. Gets it out to Marvin Wurry. Right under the sticks of the Stormers. 5 meters out now. Manny Lebach. Oh, he's knocked it on. And it's advantage to Connacht for that little knock on from Manny Lebach in the tackle. So Jared Butler now at scrum off here for them. Sets it up through Martin. Tierney Martin. Colin Blake waiting for it. Looks like he's going to look to clear this one himself. Yeah, let's go with the box kick over the top. And he will find touch round about between the 10 and the 22 of Connacht. Ethan says, is there not a better backup stadium in Cape Town International Club match and people sitting on cement blocks? Oh, probably arguing and saying that taking the game to the people, you know. It's what they are used to every day, but I do get your point as well. Line out taken by Evan Roos. Now Manny Lebach out to Pokamela. Puts the head down again. Just outside the 22 they go. Now Andre Hufenta sets it up again. Paul de Wet now out to Manny Lebach. Junior Diamani on the loop around, but not gaining too much ground here. Is the Stormers in fact going backwards. Marvin Wurry thumping tackle on him. Driven back. Now Paul de Wet again. Manny Lebach. Flat pass and behind the advantage line. The Stormers are playing now. Paul de Wet. Clayton Blomicki tries to throw a little dummy. Gets caught on the 10-meter line. And it's going to be a penalty to the Stormers now. Not rolling away. Or is it coming in from the side against Connacht there? So another chance now for Manny Lebach to maybe extend the lead here for them. Herman Ellis says our teams play good, but when we take the foot off the pedal and relax. Yesterday game of the Sharks, good example. Absolutely. And then Francois Smith says, try to the Bulls. Elrich Lowe gets over. So it looks like the Bulls are doing a great job at the moment. And let's quickly go and have a look at the scoreboard there as well, as Manny Lebach is lining this one up for the Stormers with a shot at goal. The score for them at the moment, 15-0. The Bulls are leading against Edinburgh. So a good lead for the Bulls early on in this game as well. So Manny Lebach now lining this one up for the Stormers. We've had 26 and a half minutes in this game. 15-0. The Bulls are leading Edinburgh at the moment as well. 10 points to 3. Well, Manny Lebach with his huck squinkies. Let's see if he's going to get this. And this time he makes no mistake with it. So 13 points to 3 it is. The Stormers now into a 10-point lead in this game. Ethan says a better start from the SAFA teams this season so far. Long may it continue. So 13 points to 3 with 13 minutes to play in this first half. The restart then from Fitzgerald and taken in by Hartzenberg there inside the 22. First time I've really seen him touch the ball so far is Hartzenberg. Paul de Wet now with the box kick over the top. looking for distance and not finding it. He finds the fullback there, McNulty, who's going to run it up to the 10-meter line inside Stormers territory now. Colin Blade, back it comes now to the forwards. Beelum sets it up nicely. Blade again. Now Butler, Fitzgerald on a loop around McHanson. Space opening up here for Porch. Now Porch on a cut on the inside. Nearly up to the 22-meter line now. 5 meters out from the 22. Colin Blade. Butler again. It's a penalty advantage for a high tackle. Van Roos quickly up over that ball. And we are going to come back for the penalty for the high tackle. So 13 points to 3 and the Stormers are slipping up again. Just when they score points, they let it slip up again. Paul de Wet, unlucky there. When Porch tried to cut inside, he got the arm around the neck. So chance now for Connacht. Are they going to go for touch here? Yes, they will. So setting up a line out 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. A chance now for Tierney Martin to throw in this one for them. Neil Murray and Josh Murphy has been really good for Connacht as well at line-out time. Prendergast doing well as well. It's Prendergast who takes that one. The ball set up, but it's been sacked by the Stormers illegally. Another penalty advantage. Tierney Martin now. Tierney Martin about 7 meters out from the try line here as Andre Hichu rips that ball out of them. So we're coming back for another penalty to Connacht. Ethan says, unlucky penalty there. And Drickus Visser is excited to see what Hartzenberg can do for the Stormers this season. Absolutely, Drickus. So, he's just not have had any ball so far in this game. But definitely one of the future stars for South Africa as well. Francois Smith says, I wonder how many Stormers accidentally pitched up at Greenpoint today. Realized the game wasn't there. Drove to Newlands, realized it wasn't there. And then dropped to Stellenbosch. So here comes the driving ball from Connacht now. Tierney Martin controlling at the back. Andre Hichu makes the first time tackle. That's a vital tackle from him. Just as Connacht looked to get over the try line there. Slow ball coming back for them. Now they work it through Murphy. In fact, it's Beelum who makes his way across. Still 5 meters out from the try line. Pick up and go from Murphy then. As Connacht now on the attack here. So pick up and go from Connacht again. 9 minutes to go. Now it's Ralston. Nearly over the try line. Colin Blade trying to go on his own. Held up by Paul de Wet. And just short of the try line here is Connacht now. Stormers need to defend here. But it's Connacht on the attack. Right on the try line. And it looks like they've been held up. In fact, it's held up. So it's going to be a goal line dropout here for the Stormers. Great defense from the Stormers on that occasion. Brilliant stuff from the Stormers in defense. So time is off here as the referee having another talk with Ernst van Rijn. So there might be a penalty coming for Connacht as well. Didn't see that one coming. They still have penalty advantage, says Ethan. Francois Smith says, try Edinburgh. So now 15 points to 7. The Bulls leading against Edinburgh as well. So the Stormers need to be careful now not to concede a yellow card here, as Connacht will surely try and grind out another penalty here close to the try line or get a try. So we'll have to wait and see now. Still just the injury break to some of the players at the moment, but Connacht definitely not backing out of this one at the moment. Doing some great work here. Working with that forward, Neil Murray, Josh Murphy, Prendergast, and Butler and Boyle. But just looking at the replay of that first try from Van Roos again, magnificent start to the season. And, McHanson had no chance whatsoever in that 4th minute try from Van Roos. Nothing wrong with the scoreboard, Megan. The time has stopped, so just waiting for the game to resume. 13 points to 3 it is. The Stormers leading Connacht at the moment. Support here for the Stormers in Stellenbosch. Not bad, but not brilliant either. Remember the days when Newlands used to be full almost every weekend. And the time is now back on. So here comes Connacht now. It looks like they're going to tap and go. It's Tierney Martin. Martin trying to go low in there, but the fence hold up beautifully from the Stormers. Another pick up and go from them. Still not going to get there. Still waiting for this one to come out now. And right under the sticks are Connacht. A pick up and go from Prendergast. Prendergast nearly over the try line. 2 meters short of the try line. Oh, the ball spills out loose and a kick ahead from the Stormers, but straight into the hands of Farrell. But it looks like we are going to come back again. Not sure if there's a penalty advantage for Connacht. No, in fact, it's a knock-on from Connacht. So it is going to be a scrum down to the Stormers right under the sticks here. Yeah, there's the little knock-on. So it didn't go backwards. In fact, it was knocked on. So chance now for the Stormers to clear the line. Great defensive effort. Ethan says Stormers cheerleaders looking to steal the show again. Right, so the score, well, the clock has been stopped again for an injury here. And we'll probably have to roll this back by a minute. So let's just do that. Is the time back on? Let's just wait and see. But for now, 13 points to 3, the Stormers leading this game. So time is back up on the clock. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Stormers. A very defensive scrum coming up here for the Stormers. Big scrum needed from the Stormers here to clear this ball away. Baldervet to feed this one in for the Stormers. Good solid scrum from the Stormers to the back, trying to milk another penalty. That one is going sideways. And a penalty to the Stormers then. Great scrum again. Brock Harris having the number on his opposite number. Sharkbrain is joining as well. It's looking good, Sharkbrain. Manny Libok now to clear this ball away with 7 minutes in this first half. Wheeling the scrum from Connacht. As Libok clears that ball and finds touch roundabout on the, roundabout 10-meter line of the Stormers. Herman Ellis says, wish we could have a North versus South game internationally. It would be so exciting to see if the North did catch up with the South as it did internationally with their teams. Yeah, maybe a Club World Cup on the cards real soon. Andre Hufenta to throw this one in for the Stormers. 6 minutes to go. It's first off, and the Stormers leading by 10 points. Only the single try from Stefan Roos so far in the 4th minute of this game. Over the top they go and lost the ball now. Jared Butler for Connacht has got that ball now. Blade again. Gets it out to Beelum. Beelum sets it up between the 10 and the 22 of the Stormers now. Blade again waiting for it now. Gets it out to McHanson. A little bit wobbly from him, but regathers the ball. Blade again comes back now to Murphy. Murphy driven back in a tackle by Pokamela. He's made a couple of big tackles today. Now it's Fitzgerald. Beelum on a loop around. Oh, thumping tackle on Farrell. And isolated in the process as well. But they do get it back on a Blake with a box kick over the top. And he's going to find touch with it. Run about 10 meters out from the Stormers try line. Quick throw in from Manny Libok. Gets it out to Clayton Blommy. Oh, Hartzenberg who kicks that one. And into touch. Not the greatest of kicks. It's going to find touch 5 meters inside the Stormers 22. But Manny Libok completely in the wrong there to go for the quick throw in. Putting all sorts of pressure on the Stormers. It's Jared Butler, Shark Brain. Right, Tierney Martin now to throw this one in. Shark Brain also says, don't know if the Boks can win with 40 points today. We'll have to wait and see. Penalty to Connacht there from that line out. Interference at the line out. So the Stormers discipline, letting themselves down there for a moment. What are Connacht going to do with this one? Going for the corner. Fitzgerald now puts it into touch. 5 meters out from the Stormers try line. And a chance now for Connacht. Sharkbrain says, I can see Frans Steyn with a 50-meter drop goal every time they kick it back at him today. Yeah, it's a possibility. Here they come now. It's taken up by Murphy again now. A chance here for Connacht. 5 meters out from the Stormers try line. Gonna get things going for them. Tierney Martin waiting for this one. Good go with a pick up and go. 4 minutes to go in this first half. Oh, looks like the Stormers have counter-rucked that ball and they've got it back, but it's a penalty against them, and Marvin Wuri gets a yellow card as well. Well, it's been coming for a while. Discipline from the Stormers not good enough at the moment. Herman Ellis says, Boks need to keep the ball in hand today. Game not an option today. 40 plus to win. We need to run and stop playing stamka rugby. Well, Herman, I think with Frans Steyn at 10 today, we're going to see quite a bit of stamka rugby, because I'm assuming that he will bash it up with the Alindi following not far behind. But you never know. Here comes the driving maul from Connacht again. Advantage again for them. As they get this driving maul going, Stormers need to be careful, otherwise they're going to go down to 13 men here. That ball not working out for Connacht as they planned, and the referee blows on the whistle. So it will be another penalty to Connacht with 2.5 minutes to go in this first half. Junior Pokamela might be in trouble here. Stormers already having a yellow card for Marvin Wuri, a team yellow card really for offside. Let's find out what's going to happen here. Megan Basson says, go Stormers, you guys got this. And then Sharkbrain says, Bulls are struggling against Edinburgh. So the last score we had was 15 points to 7. Don't know if anything has changed since then. Yeah, it's Bulls 15, Edinburgh 14 now. So 1 point difference there at the Loftus Versfeld at the moment. As we've got an injury break to one of the players again. We've still got about 2 minutes to go in this first half. So a chance now for Connacht to have a crack here. Cheerleaders and some of the men cheerleaders out there as well. Just cheering on the crowd here. Fitzgerald puts that one into the corner again now. Johannes Payne says they should play Elton Yankees. At least he now knows how to score. So here they come, Prendergast now with the driving maul. They must score from here as Connacht, and over they go. Have they dotted that ball down? Yes, they have. It's a try to Connacht. And it looks like it's Tierney Martin who gets the accolades there for the try. So one try apiece now in this game. And it could be a 3-point game going into halftime here. Dylan Tierney Martin gets the try. Drickus Visser says, wait, are the Bulls in their pink jerseys? Might explain the struggle. No, not today. They're playing in blue. So try for the Connacht side here as Tierney Martin goes over for the first try of Connacht. 13 points to 8 with the conversion to come. So Fitzgerald now with the conversion attempt here for Connacht with a minute to play in this first half. That kick is not going to go over, so the scoreboard remains 13-13 13 points to 8 here as we head into the last minute of this first half. 13 points to 8. Sharkbrain says these URC games are very close. Many expected a blowout from the SA teams. Well, I always expected it to be tight, but the Sharks game last night, I expected them to trash Zebra, and they nearly did it. And then Zebra came back and absolutely gave the Sharks a massive scare. But for the other games, I think it's going to be a lot tighter. Manny Libok now to restart this one as time's up on the clock here. And it's taken in Colin Blake, gets it out now to Ralston. Sets it up just outside the 22 now. As Colin Blake looks to clear this ball now. Here's gonna, Van Roos onto him in a flash and under pressure now. Connacht right on their own 22. Sanity prevails and Fitzgerald will kick this into touch for the end of the first half. So 13 points to 8. The Stormers leading Connacht at the moment. And we're in for a really good second half here. I'm going to take a quick break, but when we do come back, we will discuss the first half and get ready for the second. Right, guys, we are back here for the second half, and the Stormers leading by 13 points to 8, and I think the Bulls are leading by 15 points to 14. Just a quick answer to Sharpray. Unfortunately, I can't, otherwise, I'm going to have to jeopardize the Stormers scoreboard here at the moment. So, unfortunately, won't be able to show the Bulls in flash score, but we'll keep you guys up to date with that score as well throughout. I'm sure a guy like Francois will keep us up to date with the scoreboard as well. Watching both ways at the moment. So Stormers 13, Connacht 8, and one try apiece. One try by Ian van Roos in the 4th minute, and then one try by Tierney Martin for Connacht, closer to the end of the first half. So plenty of action to come in the second half, and yeah, it's been one of those games. Clayton Blommetjies not really impressing at fullback at the moment. Does the basics correct, but nothing special from him so far. Angelo Davids have had none to little ball. Suleiman Hartzenberg has touched the ball twice. One time he will probably want to forget it with that kick that he had to clear very quickly from the Manny Libok. Quick throw in. Dan du Plessis has had a couple of good breaks, and Sabellas and Natler has hardly touched the ball as well. Then Manny Libok is having a decent game apart from the kick that he's missed that could have put the Stormers into a 16-8 lead. Apart from that, he's had a decent game, got a 50-22 as well, and just having a good kicking game. And then Paul de Vet having a decent one. Ian van Roos having a monster of a game, along with Junior Pokamela, who's taking numbers aplenty in this game so far. Marvin Worry, a yellow card for him in that first half. Ernst van Rijn doing okay. Chiva Diamani also had a good game so far. Brock Harris and Ali Vermaak and Andre Higofente doing really well for this Stormers side so far as well. So, yeah, it is what it is. The teams are about to come back onto the field real soon. Possession going the way of Connacht, 62-38%. 50 carries to the 24 of the Stormers. Stormers have made 65 tackles to the 32 of Connacht. Connacht has made 117 meters to the 82 of the Stormers so far. So, yeah, it's a tough one so far for the Stormers, leading by 5 points in this game so far, 13 points to 8, as they make their way back onto the field here for the second half as well. Shark Prince's box need 3 tries and 6 penalties and an order drop goal. And obviously have to keep Argentina scoreless if that is the case. Shark Brain. Emil Losper says Stormers all the way. Ian van Roos been shown there on screen having a monster of a game again. Shark Brain says on my way home now. So I'm still going to listen to this channel, my favorite channel. Thanks, Shark Brain. Really appreciate the support as well as we get ready for the second half of this game. And it's going to be the Stormers to get us underway for the second half here. And what should be a really interesting encounter. Manny Libok to get the second half underway, playing from right to left on my screen. And here we go. So the second half underway as Manny Libok gets things going with a deep kick in this time, collected by Cullen Blade, who puts it almost immediately on the boot here, finding touch, roundabout on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Stormers 13, Connacht 8 at the moment. Who will come out victorious in this game? Andre Higofente to throw this one in for the Stormers now. Line out throw, finds Stewart. It's been knocked on by Achieva Diamani, and here's a chance now for Connacht early on. Jared Butler making his way up to the 10-meter line. Now played back to Fitzgerald. Farrell with a long cutter pass to McHanson. McHanson with a bit of space here. Takes it up to the 10-meter line. Goes to the kick over the top. Collected by Dan du Plessis. And makes the mark inside the 22. A good mark and great vision there from Dan du Plessis to get that mark for the Stormers inside the 22. Gets the kick away and finds touch on the 10-meter line inside the the 10-meter line of the Stormers here. Some great defense there from Dan du Plessis. Shark Brand says, Guru, there's no ice in that muck. You will get heat stroke. No, there's a little bit of ice in it. Right, here they come again. Fitzgerald on a loop around. McHanson knocks it on. And it's going to be a scrum down to the Stormers on the 10-meter line inside their own half, round about in the middle of the field here. So 2 minutes gone in this second half. Stormers still leading by 5 points at the moment. Yeah, McHanson just unfortunately not able to keep hold of that ball. And it will be now a scrum to the Stormers right in the middle of the field on the 10-meter line inside their own half. 13 points to 8. We've still got about 25 minutes before load shedding hits in, so we might just have a broke up in display for about a minute or so until we put on the generator. But no fear, we are sorted for load shedding today. Paul de Wet now with the feet to the scrum, controlling this ball at the back now. And making their way, gets it out to Clayton Blommetjies with a kick downfield. That ball is going to bounce into the hands of McHanson. Gets it out to McNulty at the back, who also sends it back with interest now into the hands of the Stormers again. Going to run this now. Sanatla from the 10-meter line. Gets it out to Achiva Tiamani. Up over the halfway line, up to the 10-meter line they go. Now Paul de Wet gets it out to Van Rus. Not getting too much ground with that, and over that ball is Connacht, but they give away the penalty, and a chance now for the Stormers. Will they have another shot at goal? Kick this to the corner. Obviously, you need 4 tries to get a bonus point in this competition, so the Stormers not opting to go for touch here and going with the shot at goal here. So, Manny Lebok to have a shot at goal here for the Stormers. Let's quickly go and have a look at what the scoreboard is for the Bulls in Edinburgh at the moment. So currently, can't see the scoreboard, so I don't think they're back onto the field just yet. Here is the Bulls players and Edinburgh. So we'll have another look in a bit. But for now, the last score that I got was 15 points to 14 for the Bulls at halftime. Greg Pullman says, even if it's at the depth, the box should pull it through. SA Rugby is at a different BMBT mentality at the moment. Right, so Manny Lebok now to have a shot at goal here for the Stormers and trying to extend that lead for them. He struck it gold, and that gives the Stormers now a 16 points to 8 lead in this game after about 5 minutes of play in the second half. Ethan says, come on, Stormers, shed the Connacht load. Fitzgerald to get us back underway. The Stormers still down to 14 men at the moment. The restart is a deep kick in collected by Manny Lebok, who kicks it downfield with a massive kick, but not going to find touch. And here's a Sports who's going to have a little run here. Just up over halfway, a high tackle from Van Rus, advantage to them. McHanson with a long cut-out pass now into the hands of McNulty or Farrell, who steps back inside, right on the halfway line. Colin Plate waiting for it now, finds Murphy driven back in the tackle, and the referee's going to call them back for that high tackle from Van Rus. Sharkbrain says, I don't think New Zealand are confident in that points margin. They might be sitting on the edge of their seats. Sharkbrain says, Stormers just scored with 14 men. No, they haven't. Well, they got 3 points for it. Fitzgerald now with the kick downfield here for Connacht. It's Edinburgh, says Sharkbrain. So, into touch it goes round about the 22-meter line of the Stormers as Marvin Uri will be looking to come back onto the field now. 5 meters inside the Stormers 22 now. Connacht with the throw in. Tierney Martin. And a chance now for the Connacht side. Well, the referee blows on the whistle. Marvin Uri back on the field. So the Stormers back to 15 men here. And a chance now for the Stormers to settle down again. Tierney Martin for the throw into this line out. To the front they go. Beautiful Prendergast back to Tierney Martin now. Just 7 meters out from the try line is Edinburgh now. Not Edinburgh, sorry. Connacht has Colin Blake waiting for it. Slow ball coming back now. Prendergast sets his sights on the try line. Not going to get there now. Jared Butler. Good defense again from the Stormers. Blake out it comes to Murphy. Murphy sets it up about 10 meters out from the try line. Blade again throws a little dummy, tries to go himself, can't do so. Pocamella's got him covered. Now Prendergast Fitzgerald out to McNulty. Prendergast at Stromoff gets it out now to the forwards again. Good Stormers defense, just keeping them up. And the referee has blown on his whistle and stoppage in play as there might be a serious injury here. It's Colin Blade has stayed down for Connacht and looking in a bit of pain. So while we're at that, we're going to go to the Bulls game and just see what's going on there. So while we wait for that injury break, so let's just see what the scoreboard is. So it's 22 points to 14. The Bulls are leading at the moment. 2.5 minutes into this second half for the Bulls as well. As Lionel Marper has collected that ball for them inside the 10-meter line. Zach Berger waiting for that one to come out. Goes to the box kick over the top. The chase from the Bulls. And well collected there by Immelman. Back it comes, but into touch they go. So that's about it. The Bulls looking in control of this game by leading by 22 points to 14 at the moment as we're going to cross back to that Stormers game who had an injury at the moment. So 16 points to 8 and still attending to that injury is Colin Blake, the scrum off of Connacht, getting tackled by Junior Pocamella. Didn't look awfully bad. Just maybe a little bit of a cramp on the calf there, maybe for him. Megan Basson says, awesome Stormers, you have got this game. The end Stormers all the way. So stoppage in play here for the attention to the injury. 16 points to 8. It should be a scrum down to Connacht inside the Stormers 22 when play resume here. $16 points to 8 at the moment. Sharkbro says there's nothing more heartbreaking than waiting for ice while the whiskey gets warm. Now there's a little bit of ice. Come on. There you go. You can see there. Right, so it doesn't look good for Colin Blake as he's been stretched off the field here with a stretcher cart. So he'll take no further part as Marmion will replace Colin Blake here, who's had a decent game for Connacht. So 16 points to 8 here after almost 8 minutes of the second half. The Stormers getting 3 points in the second half so far after leading by 13 points to 8 at half time. So back into play we go. It is going to be scrum down to Connacht now, right about 15 meters out from the Stormers try line. 202 votes. Who will win? The Stormers with 94% of the votes so far. And looking pretty good at the moment as well. Last thing that they need to do now is give away points here to Connacht. As Marmion is going to feed this one in for the Connacht side now. Marmion with his first touch feeds that in for Connacht. Solid scrum from them. Boyle at the back now gets it out to Farrell, straightening the line for them. Still about 15 meters out. Marmion out it comes to Beelam again. Good leg drive here from the Connacht side. Marmion, out it comes to Jared Butler. Still about 7-8 meters out now. Murphy driven back in the tackle by Marvin Wurry and Pocamella. Marmion again, Fitzgerald on the loop around, losing a bit of ground here. McNulty brought down behind the advantage line and turnover by Andre Higufente now. Counter-attack opportunity for the Stormers as Dan du Plessis gets it out to Sinatla. Tries to get the pass back on the inside, but touched by Justin Porch and into touch. So it will be a line out to the Stormers on a 10-meter line inside Stormers territory. Great little counter there from the Stormers there. As Andre Higufente will now throw this one in for the Stormers. Yeah, Andre Higufente doing exceptionally well there at the breakdown, winning that ball. And then quick hands from the Stormers. Just running out of a bit of space there. As Andre Higufente now will have to throw this one in. Finds Marvin Wurry. Out the back now, Van Roos brought down very quickly there. Not held in the tackle. Stands up again all the way up to the halfway line now. Ball of it back to Manny Libbok, who puts it on the boot now, straight down the middle of the field into the hands of Justin Porch, who's going to make the mark and just settle things down for Connacht. Shark Princess Bulls just can't put Edinburgh away here. They come again. Bulls 22, Edinburgh 21. So McNulty now with this kick downfield for Connacht. And he's got to find touch roundabout between the halfway and the 10-meter line of the Stormers. Line and throw to the Stormers. Bundiaki coming on for McNulty. So the Irish international now on the field for Connacht. New Zealand-born international for Ireland. Andre Higufente with a throw into this line out. And taken by Junior Pocamella this time round, and driving it up to the halfway line is the Stormers maul now. Penalty advantage coming. Much better from the Stormers. So they've got the advantage. Paul de Wet will have to get this one out now. Gets it out. Manny Libbok on a loop around Dan du Plessis. Now it's Hartzenberg with a long cut-out pass to Sinatla. Sinatla tries to step back inside, nearly gets the offload. But knock on from Angelo Davids. We're coming back for the penalty. Having a smile about that. Surely won't be smiling if they were behind. So 11 minutes gone in the second half. It's 16 points to 8. It looks like Neetling Fouchier is making his way onto the field for the Stormers now. Yeah, great driving maul there from the Stormers, making some good headway. And then, unfortunately, hands not as smooth in the back line there. But the Stormers do have a penalty, and they are going to kick this downfield. So, Neetling Fouchier on for Brock Harris then, as the Stormers looking to just anchor that scrum a little bit more. The old man leaving the field now, as the Stormers will be looking to set up another attacking lineup from the 22-meter line. Alfonso Sissel says, come Stormers. So line up just inside the 22 of Connacht now. Andre Higufente to throw this one in. Finds Arends van Rijn has lost that ball and comes back to the Stormers way though, but the pass just not finding anybody into touch. So it will be a Connacht line out, round about 10 meters out from their own try line. Chiva Diamani picked that loose ball up from the line out. Just couldn't find any support there when he passed the ball. Tierney Martin now with the throw-in. More changes coming for the Stormers as Andre Smith replaces Arends van Rijn. Guessing a new captain now for the Stormers. As Arends van Rijn was the captain for this Stormers side. The throw-in from Tierney Martin now. To the back they go. It's taken by Murphy again. Now Boyle, trying to take it up for Connacht. Marmion back it comes to Fitzgerald, puts it on the boot, and he's going to find touch round about the, quickly thrown in by the Stormers though. Here they come now. Clayton Blommetjie slips in the tackle, but a penalty to the Stormers, offside by Connacht. So the penalty is going to be all the way back. Let's see where it's going to be now from where the kick was made. Players in front of the kicker. So the Stormers let off the hook there, right on the 22-meter line in the middle of the field. So an easy 3 points if they want it. Yeah, and Manny Lebok has signaled that they're going to have a shot at goal here. So while we wait for that, let's quickly go and have a look at the Bulls scoreboard again. While we wait for Manny Lebok to convert this penalty right in front. Stormers, the Bulls score now. Bulls 25, Edinburgh 24. And not quite sure if Edinburgh have just scored a try or not. Yeah, it's a try for Darcy Graham, the right winger of Edinburgh. So with the conversion to come, Edinburgh can now take the lead in this game. But let's cross back over. Surely Shark Rain or Front Show will give us an update on the conversion from Edinburgh. So Manny Lebok now lining this one up, and straight through the middle it goes. So again, the Stormers now up to 19 points to 8 in this game. 19 points to 8 after 15 minutes of play in the second half. Restart's going to come from Fitzgerald now. And a high-hanging kickoff from them just short of the 22. Well collected this time by Angelo Davids. Almost making his way up to the 10-meter line here. Evan Roos now. Good double tackle from Boyle and Beelam on him. Just stopping him in his tracks. Now Poldervet waiting for it. Comes back Manny Lebok, Clayton Blommetjie throws a little dummy, and off he goes now. Puts the kick ahead. There was Sinatla to chase down as the ball bounced inside at 22. McHanson have to go back after it. Trouble here for Connacht, 10 meters out from their own try line. But a penalty against the Stormers for not rolling away. So all that good work comes to nothing as Clayton Blommetjie gives away the penalty. Sharkran says Bulls 25, Edinburgh 19. So last I checked, there was a try for Edinburgh. Would a try disallowed, maybe Sharkran? So the kick downfield is going to find touch roundabout on the 10-meter line inside inside Connacht's half. Still a very tightly contested game, this one, with the Stormers now having an 11-point lead here. Giving away that penalty, 10 meters up from the try line. Right, so more changes now as Connacht makes some replacements as well here. And let's just see who comes onto the field for them. Looks like both prop forwards have been replaced. So on the field comes Peter Dooley and Jack Ongier for Connacht. Fresh legs needed for them. Ongier on for Beelam and also then Peter Dooley. And also Heffernan on for Tierney Martin. So a whole front row change then for Connacht. Still plenty of time left in this one. As 16 minutes played in the second half here. As Clayton Blommetjie was just receiving some attention there. Time should be back on now, and Connacht with the line out from the 10-meter line inside their own half here. It's taken Marmion now. Doyle and Ngomezulu also on for Hartzenberg. So not much from Hartzenberg today for the Stormers. Good learning curve, baby. Marmion with a box kick over the top. The chase coming from them, but beautifully taken in the air by Sinatla, but it's been knocked on by him, and a chance now for Connacht again with a little chip kick over the top from Marby and putting the pressure under Clayton Blomik. He's 5 meters out from his own try line. The kick downfield from him is going to be collected here by Ralston and gets it out to McHanson on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Gets caught by, Hartenberg is still on the field, so I'm not quite sure who was replaced there by Mngomezulu. Now Justin Porch with a kick downfield for Connacht. The chase is on here as Manny Livok gets it back to Angelo David, swiping this up from their own try line. He's going to try and have a run here. Now Paul de Wet gets it out. Manny Livok again. Now it's Chiba Diamani, flat pass out to Hartzenberg. He's brought down 10 meters out. Penalty quickly taken by the Stormers. Paul de Wet now gets it up. Now gets it out to Van Roos. Just up over the 22 now. Paul de Wet again. Manny Livok. Clayton Blomik is here. Van Roos again. He's going to straighten it up. Brought down quickly. Now the ball spills back. Andre Igufenta. Manny Livok with a kick downfield. And that one is not going to find touch into the hands of Justin Porch or Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald beats Manny Livok, gets it out to Justin Porch, back on the inside to Marbian. Up to the 22 they go. Fraser Little Dummy gets caught by Angelo Davids though. But a penalty against Connacht there for diving off their feet. And the Stormers can breathe again. Well, interesting. Sharkbrain says conversion missed. The ball still 25, Edinburgh 24. So a very close game there. Bulls playing very badly. Edinburgh now in the Bulls half with a line out, says Sharkbrain. 19 minutes gone in this second half. And Ngomezulu is definitely on the field, but who he replaced, I'm not quite sure. As Hartzenberg is still on the field, might be Dan du Plessis who have left the field. Touch found between the 10 and the halfway line inside the Connacht's half. Rastaman has also attended the game today in the stands. Right, line out to the Stormers then between the 10 and the halfway line inside the Connacht's half. Comes back now, Paul de Wet, Manny Livok, Ngomezulu, knocked it on. Marmion now got the ball, gets it out to Justin Porch. Justin Porch is going to straighten it up over the 10-meter line. They go. Need support here as Connacht. There's no scrum off. Now comes in the form of Peter Dooley. Now round they go again. Heffernan takes that up. Marmion again as they try to make way. It's Farrell McHanson into space here. Up to the 10-meter line they go. The pass out to Justin Porch. But Sinata's got him covered on the 22-meter line. Massive clean out there from Pundiaki. Play on, says the referee. This could be trouble for them. A little cross kick here from Connacht. The bounce of the ball. Going for Farrell. And Connacht is going to get the try. But hold on to your horses because I think we're going to come back for a dangerous clean out from Pundiaki maybe. Time is off. And we are going to go and have a look at that. So 19-13 with the try pending now. We might have a breakup in transmission here just for about a minute as we get closer to load shedding. But let's just wait this 3 minutes out. See, has there been foul play committed by Pundiaki? Let's have a look at this replay first. Yeah, coming in with the shoulder straight into Sinatla with, no, that's going to be a straight red card, surely. Pundiaki with the shoulder straight to the head of Sinatla. Well, you never know. They might have a different opinion. But from what I've seen in the past, because there wasn't face contact, there might be some mitigating factor. But if you look at normal situations, this should be a clear red card. Sinatla No arms whatsoever. Shoulder straight to the head of Sinatla. That's gone, surely. Let's have a look what the referee have to say. Well, Bundiaki looking amused by this decision, well, by the TMO and the referee at the moment. Says here what the final decision will be. Shoulder straight to the head of Sinatla on that cleanup. And he came in at pace as well. So, yeah, not much more to say about that, really. But let's see what they decide. Look back from real play. And just to hear what the referee have decided here before we're going to have that break in transmission for about a minute or so. Oh, still no cure. Here's going to go to the pocket. Here's going to go to the pocket here. Let's see. The try will definitely be disallowed. So no try then. And we are going to stay on 8 points here for them. And a straight red card it is then. So I'm going to just quickly turn on the generator and we will be back for the rest of this one. So 19 points to 8, it stays. Red card to Bundiaki, and we will continue play shortly after. Right, just trying to get this sorted out for us again. So I've just missed the try of the season, it seems, here, as the Stormers have just scored 26 points to 8. Then it is here as the Stormers have just scored a phenomenal try. Andre Higufente who got the try. And then Shark Brain also says that the Bulls have scored a try, 32 points to 24. It is now their side as well. So with 15 minutes to play, or 16 minutes to play in the second half. The Stormers now 26 points to 8 as more changes have been made in this lineup. There's going to be a lineout to Connacht on their own 10-meter line now as Heffernan throws it in for, it's been stolen by the Stormers. Well, no, it's come back to Connacht way. Now Marmion waiting for it. Gets it now back to the replacement prop forward Dooley. Makes a couple of meters there. And waiting for it now at the back is Marmion. The Stormers look like they've got control over this game now. As Marmion goes for the box kick over the top here. And collected by Angelo Davids beautifully as well. Up to the halfway line they go. Now Paul de Wet gets it out. Clayton Blommetjies now. Manny Libok. There's numbers aplenty here. Back on the inside to Dan du Plessis now. Just up over halfway is the Stormers now. Good defense from Connacht. Paul de Wet out to Pokamela, or Kwesi Blues, who's on the field as well now. Ball has been ripped by Connacht and then knocked backwards, and play on, says the referee. But Sanatla has intercepted that. Wild play here from the Stormers and Connacht. Up to the halfway line now. Paul de Wet gets it out. Manny Libok. Out it goes to Clayton Blommetjies, looking for the 50-22 here, but straight into the hands of Justin Porch now, who's going to kick this downfield and not going to find touch either. Here comes the Stormers from their own 10-meter line. Manny Libok gets it out to Sanatla. Sanatla changes of direction, don't really know where to go. Libok again now. Out to Clayton Blommetjies, tries to cut back inside. Stormers need to settle down now. 14 minutes to play as Manny Libok kicks this one downfield. Straight into the hands of Marmion again. Gets it out to McHanson. McHanson on the run now. The little pass. Beautiful little interplay from them as Ralston gets it up to the 10-meter line. Now it's Farrell. Back it comes to Dooley. Massive tackle there from Ngomezulu on one of the prop forwards. Now Marmion again. Now they are sloppy pass through the back there. And Connacht secures it right about between the 10 and the 22 inside their own half. The ball has been ripped by the Stormers, and here they come. Machiva Diamani into space and straight through. It's going to be a try to the Stormers again. Machiva Diamani over for the try. 31 points to 8 it is now. And suddenly it's all come alive here. We should have had load shedding a long time ago, it seems. Machiva Diamani over for the try. With 13 minutes to play in this game. Well, under pressure is Connacht. Ball spills out the back, picked up by Netlink for sheer. Got the basketball pass out to Achieva Diamani. Into space he went and over for the try. Brilliant stuff from the Stormers. And 31 points to 8 now with a conversion to come. 12 minutes to play in this game. Still plenty of time to wrap up the bonus points well for the Stormers. Currently sitting at 3 tries, I think it is. So another one will give them the bonus point as well. Manny Libok now with a conversion attempt from way out. Can he get this over? And just see, well, it's already sealed, I think. 31 points to 8. The Stormers well and truly in the lead here at the moment. Taking his time with this conversion again. And that one is going to go to the right of the post. Didn't struck it well. So with 12 minutes to play in this game, 31 points to 8. The Stormers ahead. And it looks like they're going to get their first win of the season as well. Great play. Shark Prince is discussing how Stormers act like Connacht is not even there at the moment. Quentin Mart says there will be load shedding. Yes, so Yeah, I've switched it over, so we're going to run the generator all the way through to the end of the Bok game. So we will be ready and rumbling for that Springbok game. So Tiernison also on for Ruiz now as Connacht tries to make a bit of headway through Dowling here as they retrieve that ball. Farrell, driven back in a tackle by Ngome Zulu, but a penalty against the Stormers then. Also, Willie Engelbrecht also on the field for the Stormers now. Shark Princess, hopefully there will be no load shedding during the Argentinian game. Well, we are sorted for that game. Fitzgerald finding touch 5 meters out from the Stormers try line with about 10 minutes to play in this game. Pendergast just receiving some attention. Remember, Connacht are down to 14 men for that red card to Bundiaki. Ten minutes to play in this game. Time is off on the clock here. There's some attention being received to one of the Connacht players. Plenty of support here for the Stormers again today. Not a full house here at Stellenbosch, but at least there's plenty of supporters that has come out to watch this game as well. Shark Brain says Stormers are showing the box out to win the championship with 40 points today. Well, they need to win by 40 points, not with 40 points. But, well, yeah, the other way around. They need to win with 40 points, not by 40 points. Right, so it will be a line out to Connacht now. 5 meters out from the Stormers try line. And when play resumes here, let's just see when time will be back on the clock here. Are they going upstairs to have a look at something here? It does look like it. No, it is going to be the line out then to Connacht. So time is back on here. And Connacht will have to take this line out. 5 meters out from the Stormers try line. Heffernan with a throw into this line out. Will we see Connacht come back into this game? Or Shark Brain says Edinburgh 31, Bulls 30. So the Bulls are trailing at Loftus as well. Edinburgh just refusing to lay down. Here comes Farrell now for Connacht. Connacht making Marmy and throws a little dummy, goes on his own, just short, 2 meters out from the try line. Pick up and go from the forwards. Can they get over for a try here, Connacht? Another pick up and go. Over the line they go. And the referee has lost his footing as well, but held up. Brilliant defense from the Stormers. Wesley Bluas getting the held up there, so goal line dropout coming up. So for those of you who don't know, Edinburgh leading by 31 points to 30 against the Bulls at Loftus. So no, it's not going to be a goal line dropout. In fact, it's going to be another penalty to Connacht now. Or are they going upstairs here? Yeah, they are going to go upstairs to see if a try has been scored or not. So let's have a look. Try or no try? Can't see it from that angle though. No clear grounding of the ball just yet. Might from this different angle now. Let's have a look if we can see the ball in that. No, there's no way that they're going to be able to answer that question as there's no clear grounding. So this will be held up and it will be a goal line dropout for sure, unless this angle here will give us a better show. No, still nothing. So unfortunately for Connacht there, no camera angle can confirm the grounding. So yeah, not even from that. No, that's held up. Yeah, that's held up. So either way, no try have been scored there. Can't see a clear grounding whatsoever. Oh, the try's been awarded here. Can you believe it? The try has been awarded by the referee. So 15 points, then 31 points to 15 it is. And that's a very strange call because I couldn't see a clear grounding whatsoever. So maybe he said on-field decision was a try and the TMO couldn't overturn it because there was no clear grounding. So 31 points to 15 it is then with about 9 minutes to play in this game. Stormers 31, Connacht 15 with Manny Libok getting the restart going for them. Connacht down to 14 men as they kick that ball away and not going to find touch now. Here's a chance for Manny Libok from the 10-meter line. Goes high up into the air. Who's chasing after this? Clayton Blommetjie says. It's McHanson who tried to collect that ball and it's pulled out backwards. Marmion now controlling Heffernan in possession now. Marmion again. Back it comes now. Tom Farrell sets it up just outside the 22 here. Now it's a Ralston with a little chip kick through. It's well collected by the Stormers though, but a penalty against the Stormers there. Not quite sure what that call is all about, but Godlin Masimla penalised there. As Connacht now will kick this downfield. Fitzgerald sets up that line out from round about the 10-meter line inside Stormers territory. Will we see Connacht do the same what Zebra did last night to the Sharks? Nothing wrong with that, surely. It's a ridiculous call, but whatsoever, it won't have too much of an impact there. Right, Heffernan now with a throw into the line-out. To the back they go to Prendergast, but it's overthrown and collected by the Stormers now. Solomon collected it. Now here's a chance now. It's taken by Clayton Blommetjie up to the 10-meter line of Connacht now. Will the Stormers be able to get this ball back? Yes, they can. Clayton Blommetjie now. Back it comes Libok. Out through the back they go. Space here. Numbers as a Chiba Diamani. Oh, that's going to go forward. And either way, knocked on by Angelo Davids on the so scrum down to Connacht on the 2 of Connacht. Shark Brain says 6 minutes left. Edinburgh have possession inside the Bulls half. Also, Edinburgh will be the only Northern Hemisphere team to win 2 games in South Africa. Drika says, ironic how you have load shedding on a day all South Africans are crying. Yep. Scrum down to Connacht now, and another stoppage play here as Marvin Uri receiving some attention here. 31 points to 15, and it's going to be a scrum down now to Connacht right on their own 22-meter line. 6.5 minutes to go. Stormers surely home and dry here. Can't see Connacht scoring 17 unanswered points in 6 minutes. Need 2 converted tries and a penalty to win it. I think that is anywhere capable of doing that at all. 6 minutes to go in this game. Reset scrum coming up for Connacht now. 5 meters from their own, from the left-hand side, inside their own 22 here. Stormers scrum have been solid as well throughout this game and looking to put the pressure on Connacht now. 31 points to 15. Marmion to feed this in for Connacht. Gets it off the back as Jared Butler. Now they're going to try and run this Farrell from inside his own 22. Sets it up right in the middle of the field. Penalty to Connacht there. No clear release from Manny Libok there. And with 6 minutes to play. It is what it is. Kuru, why you commentate Stormers instead of your favorite team, the Bulls? So I actually had a poll up on the channel. So people was going to vote which game I was going to do, and they voted for the Stormers shot. Yeah, Glad I did it because we're on the winning side here. Support the rugby guru and the South African teams will flourish. Marvin Worry gets that ball, but another penalty to Connacht now. As time is just ticking away. 5 minutes to go in this game. As it's a penalty. Well, in fact, it's a little knock-on from the Stormers. So scrum down to Connacht on the 10-meter line inside their own half. Five minutes to play. Stormers well and truly home and dry here. That was a little knock-on from Clayton Blommetjies from that kick that didn't go into touch. 4.5 minutes to go. Scrum down to Connacht. Marmion will feed this one in. Can the Stormers get another try for the bonus point here? They need another try. Marmion to feed this one in. And the scrum collapses, but he does get it out now. Here's a chance now. Ralston up over the 10-meter line here for them. Marmion again. Oh, a little knock-on from Connacht now. And it will be a scrum down to the Stormers on a 10-meter line in the middle of the field inside Connacht's half. 31 points to 15. Steve Run says, need 2 more tries for the bonus point. Surely not. Now, 1 try, Steve Run. So, in order to get a bonus point in the URC, you only have to score 4 tries, not 3 tries more than the opposition. Tries by Ruiz, Andre Higufente, and who else scored the other one? Can't remember. But the Stormers do have 3 tries at the moment. Trickers ask, who's cheering in the background? That Oak rocks. It's my best buddy who's with me, and also the Bomber, as a lot of people know him. So massive scrum here from the Stormers, penalty advantage, and they do get the penalty as well. So with 3 minutes to go, it is what it is. Sharkbrain says Bulls do a smash and grab at the death. Bulls 32, Edinburgh 31. So a penalty for the Bulls have put them back into the lead, it seems. 3 minutes to go in this one. Manny Libok, they are going to go for touch here to try and get that bonus point. That kick is going to find touch 5 meters up from the try line. So a great opportunity here for the Stormers to secure a bonus point. Sharkbrain says 33-31, sorry. So the Bulls leading by 33-31 at the moment, with probably more or less the same time left on the clock. Line out here for the Stormers. Solomon to feed this one in for the Stormers. 5 meters out from Connacht's try line. Bonus points are so vital in this competition. Marvin Worry takes it in, and here they come with a driving maul. But the referee has blown on the whistle, and it's a penalty to Connacht for obstruction from the Stormers. Wow. Less than 2 minutes to go. Penalty to Connacht. Ethan says, lovely first few games of the URC. That kick is not going to find touch as well. And here comes the Stormers from the halfway line now. Clayton Blommetjies now. Oh, thumping tackle on him, but he gets the pass out to Manny Libok. Now Nkome Zulu cuts back inside. Oh, he's knocked it on. And here's a counter-attack. Marmion from the 22-meter line now. Good defense there from Pokamela, though. As about a minute left in this game now. Connacht in possession here. Peter Dooley has got it now. Marmion. Back it comes to Mac Hansen. Straightening the line is Tom Farrell, but not getting too much ground here. Heffernan. Still they come. Oh, beautiful break through the middle here from Mac Hansen. All the way up, or Justin Porch up to the halfway line. Now it's Dowling, gets it out to Jared Butler. Inside the Stormers half now, Marmion. Long forward cutout pass. And it should be a scrum down to the Stormers for the last play of the game. 30 seconds left in this one. The Stormers still have one more scrum to get that bonus point here today. Scrum down to the Stormers. Run about between the halfway and the 10-meter line inside their own half. One last go at a bonus point here for them. One last opportunity, as they will be looking to get that bonus point. Can they do so? Godlin Masimla will feed this one in for the Stormers here. Time's up on the clock. And the Stormers have secured the victory, but not the bonus point yet. Any update from the Bulls game? Shark Brain maybe? As Godlin Masimla feeds that one in. Massive scrum from the Stormers. Penalty advantage. They get the penalty. So another chance now to set up a lineup deep inside Connacht's half. Let's see if the Stormers got what it takes to get the bonus point. They did it last season. Can they do it again? Manny Lebok now to kick this one away for them. Let's see where this one is going to find touch. And that kick is going to find touch round about 10 meters out from the try line. So another chance now for the Stormers to get a bonus point. Interesting to see who would be the man of the match for this game today. Jeff van der Roos had another cracker of a game, but whether it was enough to get man of the match, I think Pokamela was quite exceptional. Andre Hufente has been good. Lebok has been quite good as well for the Stormers. Line out taken by Andre Smith now. Here's another penalty advantage for the Stormers now. 10 meters out from the try line. Masimla gets it out to Andre Smith, who gets it out to Lebok. Now Ngomesulu with a cross kick. Straight into the hands of Justin Porch. But we're coming back for another penalty. Sharkman says Edinburgh possession in Bulls half. 30 seconds left. So it's coming down to the wire there for the Bulls as well. But the Stormers still hunting a bonus point try here. 2 minutes over the time already. And the Stormers now going to kick this to the corner yet again. Setting up the line out 5 meters out from the try line. 31-15. They've got the victory in the bag. Just not the bonus point yet. Let's see what they can do. Can I get the bonus point? Solomon to throw this one in for the Stormers now. And the jumper, either Uri or Andre Smith. It's Marvin Uri who takes it in. Here comes another penalty advantage for the Stormers from this driving maul now. Can I get it going? Can I get it going? It's still 4 meters out from the try line and still going as the Stormers now. They've got the bonus point and they've done it. The Stormers have got the bonus point and it's, well, who's the try scorer there? I think it is Marcel Tienersen who gets the try for the Stormers and a bonus point victory here for the Stormers today. 36-15 with the conversion to come. 36-15 with the conversion to come. Edinburgh going for the post. 45 meters out. Time's up on the clock. It's the Shark Brain. Well, we'll find out what the kick will deliver for them. The Stormers have secured victory. So let's quickly pop and see what is happening there by the Bulls. Just to give you guys a quick update. Well, not well, but a look at the faces. It looks like Edinburgh might have won this game. Oh no, Sharkbrain says penalty missed. Bulls win at Loftus as well. So congratulations then to the Bulls as well with a nail-biting victory. The Stormers, on the other hand, with a grand win here today. Vickers Visser says Masimla probably South Africa's most unwanted scrummy. That conversion from Lebok goes over as well. So 38 points to 15. Final score here at Stellenbosch as well. And what a victory for the Stormers. And what a win for the Bulls as well. So 38 points to 15 victory here for the Stormers. Well deserved. And yeah, off to a flying start for the URC champion. I will see you guys in about 15 minutes time as we build up to the Springbok game up against the Pumas. The Boks need to win by 40 points and secure a bonus point. So until then, guys, 15 minutes from now, we are crossing over live for that Bok game. Until then, guys, this is the Rugby Guru. Cheers for now.